you're in there. Come on, Norm. Open the door. Norm? I knew you were here. I saw your shadow at the window. What's the matter?
Nothing.
Well, how come you didn't answer your phone?
I don't know. I just didn't feel like talking.
Well, not even to me? Come on, tell me what's wrong.
Nothing's wrong. Look, I just had a hard day. Can we forget about tonight?
Well, Rod and Allison are expecting us. I mean, I got the food and some blankets and stuff. Norman!
That's right. I ran into your boyfriend today. I don't want to talk about it. I can't handle it yet. I need some time to think about it, that's all.
Why'd you call him my boyfriend?
Don't push me, Rita.
Why, Norman?
Chernick said it, I didn't.
What else did he say? Because you don't want to ask me any questions?
Right.
That means you're afraid of what the answers will be.
I'm doing us a favor. I'm trying not to rip it, Rita. What are you doing?
Well, I'm afraid of what your answer will be, too. Look, Norm, it's ripped already and you know it. Joe said something to you and you believe it. Or you half believe it. Well, I can't leave because I know what you're thinking. He said something to you, you wouldn't have gotten in a fight. Come on, talk to me, Norman. I said, talk to me.
All right, baby, I'll talk to you. I'll ask you the question that Chernick said to ask you. He said to ask you what happened in the warehouse the night of the prom. What happened in the warehouse, Rita? What's the matter? You were so anxious to tell me. You were with him, weren't you? In the warehouse.
Yes, I was.
Boy, am I a sucker. Am I the biggest sap that ever lived? So that's why you couldn't get with it the night of the graduation of him. So that's why you went ate every time he phoned or honked. Well, you're great, Rita. You're really great. What'd you keep me around for? Laughs? I must have broke you up every time. Every time I ever tried to kiss you. I gotta hand it to you. That's really cool, Rita.
Look. He caught up with me outside the dressmaker's and he made me go into the warehouse with him.
Made you?
Yeah. The only thing that happened in there was that he kissed me.
That's all?
Yeah. I swear to you, Norman, that's all that happened. And I didn't want it to happen. It was awful. I was scared and ashamed. Please, Norman. You have to believe me.
You fought him off? It's gonna be all right. I won't mention it again. It's finished. How come he wasn't scratched up?
Guilty. We should have waited for Norman and Rita.
Yeah, and they'd have found us dead here of starvation.
Wonder where they could be.
You know, you're getting to sound just like Rita. She called before I left to pick you up. Sounded like the voice of doom. Oh, but Rod, where could he be?
What did you say?
I told her with Norman she could expect anything. His usual lack of sense of time, his usual lack of respect for other people's plans, his typical antisocial behavior. She was warned not to expect anything civilized from him.
You didn't?
No, I didn't. Norman's probably hard at work at his new profession. Barnacle scraping.
Rodney, don't make fun of an honest neighbor.
Well, I haven't. It would be a little like the pot calling the kettle black. Can the dock loader look down upon the barnacle scraper?
Oh, the wind is coming up.
Yeah. 14 cents for your thoughts. Inflation prices.
I was thinking about men.
Other than me?
I was thinking about my father. I don't understand him.
Yours not to understand. Yours to respect, honor, and love.
Maybe I don't know how to love my father, or anybody.
Well, maybe you know how to love too much.
What do you mean?
Well, people who pretend to have feelings talk a good game. They know how to say all the I love yous and other appropriate love noises. But people who feel, Allison, really feel, are afraid to show.
Because they're afraid of being hurt, afraid of being rejected.
Exactly.
Gosh, you know, I have a funny feeling that Norman and Rita aren't coming at all tonight.
And if they don't? If we spend the night here alone? Allison, don't be afraid to show me what you feel.
Preview from the continuing story of Peyton Place.
I can't stop you, but I still have to watch. That's the price I pay for being your brother.
I fired Allison, David. I can't go begging her to come back here.
Well, don't keep on having these ridiculous fantasies about Allison.
How come with a face like that you can be so beautiful?